We like to say, call aloud.
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. All right, who taught us this truth. Shalom and salutation to the hopeful elect. I came out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth with sincerity and truth. Presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teach us to do. Shalom to the very, 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 very few sisters that do listen up as well. All right, we the brothers from the great millstone Chicago camp, and basically we was getting down on how Esau, got everybody drunk off his philosophies and his wickedness, and he's definitely gonna pay for that. But you 2/3 is gonna pay for following the leader. That's not Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The Elder Quran, he got it.
Yeah, monkey see, monkey do niggas.
Definitely monkeys.
That's it, bro.
Get the mic.
Yeah, sorry.
Micah 2 and
fucking tangible. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's Micah 21. Woe to them that advise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
It's talking about Esau either, man. He's done this. That's what he does, man. Woe means destruction, man.
It says when the morning
It's
is
true
light.
to tell you can't even sleep unless he's called something to fall, man.
Wait.
Go ahead, brother.
It says when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Mm-hmm.
And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
And that's how you know they're talking about Esau, because I know Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, even these heathen nations, they don't have the power to do that.
Yep.
They ain't coming over here in Babylon the Great prescribing no laws, unrighteous decrees, putting niggas on child support. This is talking about strictly Esau. They say they cover fields by force. Who's going over there and fucking all the so-called Middle East, taking all the oil, going throughout parts of Africa, taking all the gold, and taking every other thing he can find wherever he finds it, man. He's covetous, man. Somebody did Habakkuk 2 and 5 as well. But
I had some real quick. This Revelation 6 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And there went out another horse that was red. And this devil, he's not really white, he's red.
Red is on here.
That's it. So it says, this is talking about Esau here. It says, there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. It was given to him by the Lord, man. He raised him up in the power, for a little season, man.
Yeah,
take peace. Yeah.
No, I was going to say, he said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Job 9 and 24.
That's it.
Unless you know the Lord gave him the power, and he is the wicked.
That's it. So it says, and power was given to him that sat thereon, to take peace from the earth. And that's what he has been doing ever since he's been raised up in the power, man. Been taking peace away from the earth. He's a goddamn cancer to the earth, man. Oppressing every damn body, man. All right. So it says, power was given to him to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. And that was a blessing Isaac gave to this damn devil Esau, man. That's that sword, man.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4, it says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. Right, that's Esau. His soul can be turned righteous, man.
Yeah. He's not right at all, man. He come out here out in public, act like he normal. Ain't nothing known about this dude. This dude was a psychopath, man. This damn devil's on your job, bullying you, being an asshole to you on the job. He's the goddamn boss. When you go home, getting kicked in his nuts by his wife.
Yeah, getting cuffed.
Yeah.
He in the closet jagging off to a big black nigga fucking this woman. But he gonna come tell me what to do?
Yeah.
Man, shut up, Bob. Put your fucking ears together. But you know what?
Yeah.
It's cool. He have it because this is the last chance he ever gonna get, man.
That's it.
And he's still depressed. Look right in your face, he's depressed. I'm about to go press his ass soon as we get out. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Soft ass nigga.
Habakkuk 2 and 4.
And Salaki, real quick. The best thing to press an Edomite is not being a nigga, man. That's why I be amongst the people. I don't act like a nigga.
Yeah.
I don't do that shit, man. And at the same time, he know when he see me, I don't gotta say nothing disrespectful. Just by the look, and a great percentage of the time, I'm gonna say 80% of the time, I'm gonna be with the white woman. And he gonna be pissed off. But when you just see when they see your stature, that's why you can't be walking around fat, ugly, looking like a slouch. When they see your eyes, they know you don't fucking like them. And then you don't like them because you know they ain't shit, man. They know when they got a boy on their hands or a mammy. Look, man, a white man look at my face and know I don't fucking love him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, I know. You
Yeah.
got that. You got that look. We got to look, man. Look, I
Yeah.
don't. As in, these niggas, you gonna walk past a white man, got that look on his. Want me to do a dance for you, boss? Sambo ass nigga, man. You know I ain't with none of that. As soon as he see my face, he know. Get the fuck over there.
Yep.
Go ahead, man.
Habakkuk 24, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith, by his faith. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
And it's his death. He is death. He is hell. He enlarges his desire as hell, man. He don't fucking stop, man. That's why he got all these military bases all around the world, thinning out his army just in the name of greed, in the name of wickedness. Every country you're gonna see this man with a fucking military base and some Christianity and some fucking democracy. This is the so-called white man. Get that gates of hell. Go ahead.
Says, whose enlarges his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
See, and the Lord didn't say that. You know, the Lord said he set the number by the bounds of Israel. He said he separated the people. He said, you only have I known out of all the nations I've begot. You know? He said in 2nd Ezra, as for the other nations which come out of Adam, they are like unto a vessel drop out of the bucket. The Lord didn't tell us to gather all these people to ourselves. What happened when they tried to do that? What's that, Genesis, the Tower of Babel?
Oh, yeah.
He confused them and confused the languages so they wouldn't be together. The Lord never, ever set this up. That's a man's invention, man. You know?
Why you think he gave them their own language? You know? That alone shows you the Lord. He ain't about everybody come together, man. You know? They tell you that in Deuteronomy 32 chapter. He said he divided the nations.
Just get that. I think it's 32 and they get that. Go ahead and read that.
It's Matthew 16 and 18. And I say unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church.
And that's how you know that Peter is King David, because he's the head of the church. Go ahead.
And the gates of hell shall not prevail against it.
So all these philosophies, Esau, all his wickedness, him enlarging his desire as hell, none of that's going to come against this truth, man. On this rock, in this true solid foundation. Go ahead.
It says, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall
King
be
David. Go ahead.
shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
There you go. All right, so we storing up spiritual treasures, man. All right, we working for the crown, that unperishable crown. But go ahead.
Verse 20. Then charged he his disciples that they should tell no man that he was Yahushua, the Mashiach.
Go ahead. I mean, that's it on that. You know. What else we had?
This is Ephesians 4, and straight to the point, verse Ephesians 4 and 14. Actually, I'm going to start at 13. Ephesians 4 and 13. So we all come into the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby...
Yeah, because the devil, he spent a whole bunch of money trying to keep this truth away from you, Jake. That didn't even work, because you're not going to stop the elect, the Lord's elect, from waking up, man. You know, and that's part of it. You're not stopping nothing that's written in the scripture. You can't upset prophecy, man. All right.
That's right. Oh, yeah, bring them out.
It's you still got one there.
It says, be carried away about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. But speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even Mashiach, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, maketh increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love.
Right?
You gonna break it down?
Bring it down, brother.
Why do you bring it out?
Yeah, so basically, the scriptures is this is all you need to read. You don't need to go about, like the scripture said, every wind of doctrine. The scriptures has everything we need. Whatever question you may have, it can be answered in the scriptures. The right way to live, the health of your body, everything is here. You don't need to go all these, to the library and read all this and that. Like these niggas like to do.
The
Kemet,
niggas don't do that.
you know,
These niggas read Kemet.
right, Kemet, all that shit, man. We don't need that.
Yeah,
Santa
scripture say,
Maria.
scripture say many books and studying many books is weird. It's
Weird,
weird,
right.
man.
Where do you want? What do you want?
Backing up what the Elder Karab said, he saw wants niggas to be niggas and pushes out that wicked philosophy and try to trap our people. But the Spirit said you can't pluck the elect out of his hand. It said it described them as virgins. All right, meaning they wasn't tainted by these other doctrines. Right, so you can deceive as much niggas as you want, but except the ones that the Lord protect those wicked doctrines from.
Yeah, shit. See, the ones that deceive the Lord, like, you can have them niggas, but you're not gonna deceive the elect, man.
That's why it's a fight in the flesh. That's why these niggas don't fight the flesh, man. Because they already been succumbed by the flesh. I got the scripture the Elder Karab had quoted. And the spirit is the way it's written in the scripture. Right over it, Shalaki. They got the purpose of a preacher. I'm going to go down to 12. This is Ecclesiastes 12, and I'm start at 11. It says, the words of the wise are as golds. And then, what gold is, they're like spurs, so to speak. It said, the words of the wise are as golds, and nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. Shah. It says, and farther by these, my son, be admonished. I'm making of many books, there is no end, and much study is wearisome to the flesh. They're going into what the elder was just saying. It said, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with secret thing, whether it be good or evil. So to feel the making of many books is wearisome to the flesh, but our people are, they got the spirit of the black woman out, They look for love in all the wrong places. They look for the truth in all the wrong places. That's why you catching niggas up in that Islamic community on that commit, like the brother said, listening to this old monkey mouth nigga, Dr. Umar,
Oh, yeah.
Abdullah Johnson, Umar Abdullah Johnson. Man, close the book.
That's it. Hey,
As soon as I hear a nigga with that name, I'm closing the book, turning the page.
But you know what? King David, he put curses on you 2/3 not to get this. He said, let your table be made a snare
Mm-hmm.
and a trap, man. So
Mm-hmm.
the ones who the Lord don't want to get this, you're going to follow any other thing but this truth, man.
That's right. Your table being made a snare. And that tablet is the scriptures.
Yep.
You all got the book. Your grandma had it in the living room for 4 decades. Dust, collecting thick ass dust on it.
That's it.
Nothing. They go to the church, the Maria church,
Yep.
the Christian church, the John that wasn't a Baptist church. Well, the John that was a Baptist, because John the Baptist wasn't a Baptist preacher.
Yeah.
You stupid Negroes.
Yeah, you going to church, learn all manner of bullshit. And then
Chris.
Chris out.
There you go. Yeah, she take a bite of that Chris.
Chris
Oh! You niggas gonna die, man. For real,
With
man.
that bald ass head. All of them got bald heads.
Shaved clean,
Yeah.
no beard,
No beard.
nothing. Sweat just.
I already know you already knew that already, Murph. Like, I bet this nigga got a bald head.
You know he do, man. Or a fucking fat Jerry curl. I had one of them when I was in the world as preacher. His second, he had that shaved bald head, like low down dirty shame. His second in command, the preacher had a fucking big Jerry curl, big Absalom ass bro. Jerry curl. These niggas lost. I be sitting back thinking, oh, these niggas lost their fucking mind. What you? I told that's all I left. I was sure nigga. I said, man, I don't say you ain't supposed to eat pork in the Bible. That bald head nigga, that nigga with no beard. Yeah, he had to go teach fresh shit with a razor. Shave. That nigga said, pork.
Pork.
It's just pork. I said, hey, wait for these niggas. Go ahead, man. That's what Jake into, man. Crisp apple.
And, you know, and going back to that whole crisp apple shit. Look, man, the first book in the Bible. That's how you know y'all don't read it. It's the first book. It don't say nothing about no crisp apple.
Hey,
It said fruit.
Murph, I believe Murph brought it out, man. Where's that in the dietary law? It'll say it.
Yeah.
If we
Yeah,
if we couldn't eat, if we ain't supposed to eat apple, it'll say it in dietary law.
Oh, right. That goes into those philosophies. You know, it wasn't a real food. The scriptures say the ear tried words and the mouth tastes meat. Go ahead, though, Abraham. I see you got the apostle fingers. Bring them all out.
Oh, God, yeah.
This is Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. Right, and that's going into the wine of this devil. Because literal wine, when you drink wine or any other type of alcohol, you get intoxicated, right? But this is spiritual wine. This is going into false doctrines and philosophies, which is what our people are all intoxicated of.
Masters.
They're lost in the sauce, but we got the sauce.
That's right.
Right?
It's too different.
Yep.
And it's too much.
Yep. This is Romans 11:7. Well, then Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but
because Jake looked for the truth, but the Lord not going to allow 2/3 to find it.
Yep.
And it's right there in their face too.
Face. It says, well, then Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest was blinded. So only the elect are going to receive this truth because they received the unction from the Holy One to understand all things, right? So they're not going to be tossed to and fro with every wind of doctrine, like the brother brought out. They're going to stand firm because their house was built upon that rock, being Yahweh Shai. All right. Yeah, that was it on that.
You know, thank you up real quick. This 1 Peter 5:8 says, "Be sober, be vigilant." Right, and being sober goes into keep having that sound mind, man, not being drunk spiritually, man, with these different philosophies. Right, it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom may devour." Right, so if you're not keeping these precepts in your mind, right, Satan's gonna come at you, right, trying to make you go off, man. You know, because that's what Satan does, man. You know, he used Esau to push those wayward doctrines, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Yeah, you 2/3, you just gonna give in to Satan, man.
They gone.
Yeah.
They gone.
That's it.
I got scripture to back that. This is 2 Corinthians 4:3. We start at verse 1. It says, "Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of the Most High." And here's the point: but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Woo! That lost goes into perishing. These niggas are perishing.
And that's the ones that's still in the congregation of the dead.
That's right. You had something else to go out?
Yeah, Deuteronomy, quote 32.
I taught one of these just
Yeah, I get it.
I don't mean to be able to read.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 8. It said, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he said, so yeah, the Lord separated, like when they built the Tower of Babel, the Lord put an end to that and separated the nation, gave them their own language and everything, man. You know, so the Lord finna destroy it. That's what Esau trying to set up. Everybody coming together in wickedness, man.
In wickedness, yeah. He only trying to get you to come together to go the fuck off.
That's it, bro. So it says he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion, his people, Jacob is allotted his heritage. That's the Lord's chosen people, is the nation of Israel, which Jacob named, had 12 sons, his name changed to Israel. And his 12 sons consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, speckled bird today, man. All right, those are the Lord's people, man. Only who he's dealing with, man. All right. The Lord divided everybody. It's not meant for us to come together with everybody, man. In wickedness, man.
That wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Right, even Yahweh Shai said in the gospel, he comes to bring division.
Yeah.
I got a pretty simple Rob had read. This is 2 Ezra 6 and verse 54. It says, after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom thou hast chosen. So that's a separation. And this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes, and our sakes is the Israelites. As for the other people which also come about them, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and thou hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So the Lord only cares about who he's chosen. He don't give a fuck about Esau and these other either fucking nations, man.
Right, it's not like the elder was mentioning the speckled bird. Like we have people amongst those other nations that may look like those other nations, but the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is true, and it's Jake probably, resonate with them, and that's how we know that they are our people, even though they may look like another nation.
Yeah.
But to you true heathens, man, hey, look, man, you ain't got shit coming for you, Joe. Nothing. Nothing. This is you want to say something?
Oh no, go ahead, brother. Yeah.
This Isaiah Salaki, 2 Ezra 6 and 57. It says, and now, O Lord, these heathen, which let you know the heathens are our enemies, which have been ever reputed as nothing, have began to be lords of us and devour us. Man, I'll be down, in these major cities, especially a major city like Chicago. You don't have to go. I like going to fucking fancy places because I can get in free. But nevertheless, I go to these fancy places when you see these heathens. Or you go to Dunkin' Donuts or Subway or something, eating something basic. Like, you can't tell me these ain't heathens, bro.
Right.
You know they heathens, man. I be doing parties and shit. Working parties and shit for these rich ass Edomites, and they be coming there with their garments on. They hoes be all over nigga arm. Cause they know, man, they be seeing, man, who the real king. Get around a group of heathens, man, no matter how these groups too. They see Jake, man, and they just go crazy, man. Even some of the dudes does not, not like this, but they just know we better than them, man. Just look at how they dance, look how they look. Go around these rich ass Moabites, man. Or these Elamites. Like, this is like, man, like that these are the heathens, man. You can't look at the other nations and say they ain't heathens, man. You know they the heathens. Just be around them. A lot of you niggas don't go outside the gas station. Hey, but go in the gas station. Alibaba a heathen, but you'll never know it because of the way you let him treat you.
Yep.
You think you a fucking heathen.
Yep.
But we, verse 58, I'm going to read 57 And now, O Lord, Yahweh, behold, these heathens which have ever been reputed as nothing, have began to be lords over us and devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, thy fervent love are given into their hands, and we give it into their hands. That's why they in the gas station. That's why they got the nail shops. That's why they got the, all this social engineering, to where it is Esau demographically, not like with the mind state, but that too, but where Esau, the demographic structure, Esau set these dudes up. He'd get Elam and Ishmael all the gas stations. He'd get Elam all the Dunkin' Donuts. He'd get the Koreans or these Hamite Africans, the braiding shops. He'd get the Koreans, these goddamn nail shops, and give you niggas shit, man. And he have them all surrounded by you niggas. That's why I said they began to be lords of us, man. But you niggas in your own community won't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. That's how you know these are the heathens and we are the Israelites, man. Verse 58, but we, thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn. Get Exodus 4:22.
I got it right here.
Come on, man. Thy only begotten, thy friend and love are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess the inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Because there's going to be a time for us to come back, and right now, we in that time of coming back. That's why we can speak out freely against this stuff. Not for long. Starting with the elders and apostles on down. That's why we can call them and curse them out. That's why we can tell his daughter sitting on our lap, in his face, smiling like a murder. Right in the fucking face. Go ahead, because we the Lord's people. Fuck these crackers. And all these other heathens too. They finna get the fucking boot. Get Psalms 2 and 8, get Revelations 2 and 26. Might as well get that. Get Isaiah 14 and 21 too.
This is Exodus 4:22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
There you
That's
go.
the firstborn of the Lord. And then I got another quick one. This is Sirach 17 and 17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion, whom being his firstborn, he nourishes with discipline, and giving him the light of his love, does not forsake him. So that goes to show you again, the Lord divided the nations. Because he's not with the whole coming together unity bullshit.
That's the gates of hell. It's that folly. That witchcraft. That sorcery. The scriptures say all the nations have become drunk off the wine of the wrath of fornication, man. Esau and that witchcraft, that talismanic sorcery, luring you in with that gold. That nigga said in a movie, witch ass movies. You're getting sleepy. I don't know.
Hey, you know how to cut that off. That projectile. You don't know how to.
Can tell one of the messages. They don't know how to do this.
This is Psalms 2 and 8.
Go ahead, Joe.
Psalms 2.
If you can't fuck with it, this one.
Yeah.
Revelation 2 and 26. Precept.
Psalms 2 and verse 7. I will declare the decree
It's fine.
Yahweh has said unto
Start
me.
over, but it's fine. If the shit comes back home, we almost done it.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Psalms chapter 2 verse 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord has said unto me, Thou art my son. This day I have begotten thee.
Mm-hmm.
As to
So we just see, there it go again. Thou my son, this day I begotten thee. You see?
Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. And that's going to happen by serving the Lord, man. It says the elect are going to be joined heirs with Yahushua, right? Revelation 2, man. Those that endure to the end, they're going to have authority over the nations as well.
I got you right. It's Revelations 2 and 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Power over the nation. That don't sound like no fucking equality or no universalism or,
How's everybody gonna be saved? But then, what? Don't make no sense.
That makes sense.
That's Old Testament and New Testament backing each other up.
Oh, and not only is it Old Testament and New Testament, it's the Lord who is the Lord. All right, then it's King David, who the King of Israel. All right, both of them said it. So why would the King of Israel, a man after the Lord's own heart, and the Lord himself, take the same exact thing?
Yeah.
Like the brother said, Old and New Testament, the top two men in the scriptures.
Right. And then Esau and your other heathen nation. What the hell you need to be saved from?
Saved from what, nigga?
Yeah. What
For
the hell?
what?
Right. What the hell you need to be saved? For?
Owning all the gold,
Yeah.
They have that shit.
Yeah.
banks, the military, you know,
killing themselves after they try to demolish us.
making all the laws. Yeah, exactly. Passing all the laws. Saved from what? Get out of here, man, with that BS. Go ahead, bro.
The beautiful thing is, no matter how delusional you fuckers are, man, it ain't stopping the program of the Lord. You're not gonna be saved, man. You're gonna be in captivity.
You can get all them niggas to sing We Are the World.
Right.
Get them up.
They just gonna die with you.
Right, die.
They got to die to death but uncircumcised anyway, pursuant to Jeremiah 9th chapter. Matter of fact, we're going to finish it with that. Go ahead. What you got?
This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
That goes out people who didn't, who lost their way, who didn't know about this, who came back into this. Go ahead.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Mm-hmm.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh.
Now this is a different set of people. This them is going to explain to you who this them is. Go ahead.
Shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh.
Who are you going to possess? Go ahead.
For servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Exactly. So that's the so-called white man. Jump down to verse 21.
Okay. Verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face
so
of
it
the
cuts you devil that won't say, oh, that wasn't me, that was my forefather. You are your forefathers.
That's right.
You are your fucking forefathers. And there's nothing changed about your red ass.
That's right.
So you want to say that, what's different about you today? Nothing.
Right. Still got perpetual hatred for us.
Right.
That's right.
And scripture tell you, you can't change, man. Scripture say, can
Change the spots.
yeah, it can, what's it, can
Ethiopia change the skin.
yeah, it say, can the wicked, who can do good that cuss and do evil?
That's
That,
right.
you are the devil, man.
You can't make crooked with them.
Yeah.
You're straight with the Most High made crooked.
Right. You are the devil. You can't change that. That's what the Lord set you up to be, man.
He's
Devilish.
Yeah.
Rebellish.
he that is unrighteous is going to be unrighteous still.
That's right. Keep reading that Isaiah. Just to prove the point.
Okay.
Yes, they are the forefathers.
Verse 22.
Yes, there you go.
Verse 22, it says, For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, and son and nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Because the bloodline comes through the Father. The race comes through the Father. He's going to cut all of them off. Read whatever y'all got. Close it out. You got something to put out?
I was reading my week.
You got something? Y'all?
You want that Ezekiel? What was that? Death of the circumcision.
Oh, Jeremiah. Get Jeremiah 9th chapter in the last 2 verses. We'll close it out with that. Because you niggas gonna die with these heathens too. Because I ain't forgot about you niggas. Especially the bitch ass nigga pop. This nigga wicked as hell, man. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 25. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised.
That's you Israelites who want to act like heathens and partake in them. Go ahead. Scripture say that with hand joined in hand, you ain't gonna go. The wicked not gonna go unpunished. Scribe, you're not gonna go unpunished. Go ahead.
Egypt and Judah and Edom.
See, Egypt, Judah, Edom, heathens, Israelites, all you niggas want to play this game.
And the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart.
And there you go. There you go. Because you fell away, and the Lord is sending the men out there, starting with the apostles and the elders on down, to get you to come back. But if you don't come back, man, you're going to get destroyed. Repent while you still can. You brothers are still in this. Hey, repent daily and keep pushing, man. Elder Karab.
That's all. That's all. That's it. With that, I'd like to all praise, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakagash.
the Bonds Apostle of the Great Millstone, peace, sanitation, to Siaka, pushing the word of sincerity, truth, and charity. Hopefully, it's edifying to the hopeful, righteous elect. Shalom.
Shalom.